Hey, YouTube family. This is Bradley of Bradley Teaches, and I figured for day 15, I would just go live and see how we work that out, right? So let me reload my YouTube channel to make sure you all are here. All right, so we're here now. So I'm going to check and see if anybody's here with me. Let me know that you're here. I'm just going to do a live Q&A answering your graphics questions that you may have. So let me know what you're dealing with right now, and I will reload my YouTube channel to make sure you all are here. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we're here now. So I'm going to check and see if anybody's here with me. Let me know that you're here. I'm just going to do a live Q&A. Yep, so now we're live for real. All right. Had to go through a little technical difficulties there, but we are live right now, and I am here to answer your graphics questions. Now, I used to do this on Facebook, and now YouTube is my new home that I am trying this with. So I really want to try this out and see how it works. I've been doing Vlogmases now for the past 14 days, and you all have been checking them out, and I really am encouraged by you all doing that. I thank you so much for doing that. So I want to come in here live for day 15, roughly halfway through the Vlogmases, and see if you have any graphics questions related to Keynote, anything you're working on as far as lower thirds or sidebars or some kind of animation that you're dealing with right now. And I just want to be here to answer those questions. So I am here. Let me know if you're here. And if not, what I will do is, I know there are some folks that have been DMing me questions, and I'm going to have to go look for those questions actually, because I just wanted to do just a pop-up live and just jump in and see what you guys are working on right now, see if you have any questions for me. And I just want to help you, right? So I am looking now through the chat to see if anyone is here. Let's see. All right. Hey, how's it going? My hockey man, Coach Frenchie, how's it going, man? Cool. Yeah, oh man, that's cool that you're using a PTI bar. Yeah, I like to see that, man. So send me a link to that. You're using a PTI bar. I know today is more sort of kind of a chat Q&A type of thing. So there's no structured thing for right now. I'm just kind of getting some people here. Can I get input? Yes. Okay. So you can input a GIF into your lower third or use it as a lower third. What you want to make sure is that it does not continuously rotate, right? You want your lower third to animate out and stop more than likely, right? But some programs will automatically rotate the lower third continuously. So you want to make sure that. Now, Keynote won't do it. So if I made an animated GIF in Keynote, it's only going to save it as a continuously rotating GIF. So you have to open up that GIF in another application. I use Photop. I used to call it Photopia, but Photop. I open up my GIFs in Photop, and then when I resave it out, I set the rotations to 1 or 2. And then that way, if I upload it in my streaming app like Ecamm, it will only rotate those 2 times. So hopefully that answers your question, Digging Richmond. Can I input a GIF into my lower third? Yeah, hopefully that answers that question. And let me go here real quick. Window. Cool. All right. There we go. Had to get my comments up. Today I'm kind of discombobulated, man. I was doing a brand video for someone else. I can't reveal that yet, but I was doing a brand video, so I had my whole setup completely different. Now I'm kind of back in the groove now, and I got my little comments set up and all that kind of stuff, so we should be good. Yeah, so how's it going, Coach Frenchie? Digging Richmond, hopefully that answered your question for you. If not, give me a little bit more info on that. Steve, good to see you, man. Hey, Brother Frenchie, there you go. Cool. Steve, good to see you. Appreciate that, man. Love the work. Let me kick that up some. That's a little small right there. Let me boost that up some. There we go. There we go. All right. Hey, Birdie Lynn TV. Hey, what's up? So I'm kind of coming in here new, doing this thing a little bit new here and going live in YouTube. I didn't schedule. I didn't do nothing. I just jumped in. I just wanted to see if anybody was going to jump in with me and hang out. And you guys are coming in. I love that. So yeah. So let's see. Okay. So Digging Richmond, you use Ecamm. Yeah. So you can actually export as an animated GIF instead of an animated video. Not sure why you would do that, but you can, especially if you're using it in Ecamm. But the continuous rotation of a GIF, right? You cannot turn that off from a Keynote export. You got to use another app to turn off the continuous rotation. Because if I upload that animated GIF into Ecamm, it's going to continuously rotate. And maybe that's what you want. So yeah, but you can use animated GIFs too in Ecamm. All right, during my last segment, let's see what here. Okay, during my last segment, 8, LQ8, and okay, let me do this again. Okay, so during my last segment, 8 or LQ8 and go LQN, I cannot have time between them. I would like to get 60 seconds. So are you saying your last two steps of an animation, they're just going right behind each other? Are you talking about when it ends and starts up again? You can do that, right? So at the end of an animation, you can do it a couple of ways. So at the end of the animation, when you export it, and let's actually go into Keynote and I'll show you that. So let's go into Keynote. I want to make sure that I'm actually answering the right question. So new presentation, and I'm going to make a quick animation here. Let me delete this. I'm just going to do 2 boxes, right? So box 1, blue, box 2, green. All right. So I'm going to do an animation and animate. Let's say that one builds out. Wipe. That's fine. Let's speed it up. Okay, and then this one builds out with a pop. Okay, so I'm going to go to my build order. So I guess I'm getting what you're saying. So you want, after this complete animation is over, you want it to wait 60 seconds before it starts up again? Or do you want 60 seconds between the 2 animated parts? So that's what I need to get a better answer for. So let me show you one way first, right? So you have these 2 here. So the second one, right? You can say still build width and then put a delay in there, right? Now, you can set the delay. I think it can go 60 seconds or 1 minute, right? So it can go 60 seconds before the next one, but that might not be what you're talking about. You might be talking about when this is all over, you want 60 seconds before it starts up again in a rotation. And you have to do that. Okay, so this last thing happens, my animation is over, right? So now I'm going to go to File, Export, Movie, in this case, right? And here, go to Next Build After. Right here, you want to put in 60 seconds. You can even say go to next slide after. You can say 0 because there's no other slide. You say go to next build after 60 seconds, right? So when I export this, the last thing that happens is that green box animates out. Then it's going to put on 60 seconds to the end of my video. And when you put that on loop, it's going to play it 60 seconds of nothing and it ends, right? But if I loop it, it'll play 60 seconds of nothing, then loop. It'll play 60 seconds of nothing, then loop. That's how my pop-up animation that used to pop up, it doesn't pop up anymore because I changed it. But this animation here you see at the bottom of my screen, I used to make it pop up and animate, then go away and stay gone for 15 seconds. That's how I did that on a loop. I went in Keynote, and when I exported it, I changed these numbers here to put a delay at the end. So hopefully that helps you out with that. Cool, it did help. Okay, yeah. You plug in that buffer in the export instead of putting it into the animation because nothing's at the end, right? So to put that buffer at the end has to be part of your export. Cool, glad I could help. All right, so let me see. Any more questions? Let me see. Thanks for the tutorial. Okay, cool. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That's the whole reason that I do it. I create everything, but I want them to be editable and make them your own, right? So when I give you templates for lower thirds, or I'll show you how to make a countdown timer, I typically do a lot of my stuff blue because, you know, that's my favorite color. That's my brand color, stuff like that, right? So I do a lot of stuff in those colors, but then there's like just basically a standard design, right? And you can go in, make them whatever colors you want, change the actual animations because I want to show you what each animation can do. And you can always replace that with something else, right? Okay, so let me know what you mean here, Birdie, about export then import again. I'm not sure what you mean because if you're talking about that buffer at the end of the animation, when you do it in Keynote, you just export it and put that buffer at the end of the export by saying, go to next slide in, and type in 60 seconds. And it's going to export that blank 60 seconds at the end of your export. And so now you will have a movie that rotates. Let me see if I can find my old movie. I think this is my old one and it's going to be huge. Okay, let's do this. All right, so let me do this and I'm going to go to my overlay palette. And I'll show you what I'm talking about, right? So this one actually, I'm not sure if this one pops up or not. Let's see. Nope, that one doesn't pop up either. Okay, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I'm not sure why I put that bar at that I had. Just not sure why I put it. It's around here somewhere. So it's on my desktop. Yeah, but I have that gutter or that buffer space stuck to the end of it, and it can be used that way, right? Yeah. So next slide in 60 seconds after this is over. And then it'll export with that buffer on the end. And let me see if I can find mine. Let's say bar. Or actually subscribe to my channel right now. Please subscribe. I'm actually working on a new widget to see if my widget works. So if anyone subscribes while they're watching or while I'm live, we should get an extra animation on that. And I can show you guys how I did that too. All right, so let's do this. Okay, that's it. All right. And let's go back to Keynote, right? So this is my old animation that I used to do. And I'm going to go to animate, build order, and you'll see it play out, pops up, and it goes through the whole 9, right? And then it finally moves out at the end. It goes through all these and it slides down. Now, if I didn't put the buffer at the end, it would just continuously roll it. Pop up, do all the stuff, pop down. Pop up, do all the stuff, pop down, right? But now, and you will see it finally go away here in a second. So, right, that's the end of the animation when it slid down. So how I fixed mine is when I go to File, Export Movie, and I just set right here, go to next slide after, go to next build after. I put in 15 seconds on mine, right? And you can put 0 there. And I'm going to export this in BV bar. That's fine. Let's call it 03 for now. All right. So BV bar 03, export. And I'm going to go, man, my screen is really junky right now. But I will show you all in Ecamm what it actually looks like. So let's go back here to Ecamm. Let's pull up the bar. Where are you at? Yeah, see, this is really not how I typically operate. You guys know I'm usually all set up and ready to go. But hey, this is kind of Q&A time. Hey, how's it going, Brother Robert? How you doing, man? All right, so here we go. Let's go BV bar 003. Where you at? I don't even know where my stuff is now. Where is it at? Okay. Who knows? Okay, I don't even know where I put it. Okay. Oh, one of them days, y'all. One of them days. All right, I'll just go back over here and export it again. So, file, export to movie. 15 seconds at the end. Next. Just gonna put it on the desktop. Desktop 03. All right. Oh, that's what the last one was. Okay, that's why I couldn't find it. All right, bar 03. Here we go. This is bar 03. It's gonna be huge. And you'll see it come in, right? So I have that delay now. It's actually playing right now. And that is that delay. And so after the 15 seconds go by, you see how it popped up? And then it just kind of goes through its motions and it's going to go away and then wait for 15 seconds before it comes back. That's what doing that will do. Okay, Coach Frenchie. So that's exactly what that would do, right? So when you export it, you just add that buffer in either spot, right? You can add it in the first spot or add it on the back end, because how I have it set up is where it waits for that first thing to happen. And then as it starts to slide in, then I have the 15-second buffer at the end. So let me pause it and show you something, right? I'm going to go back and let's go to, I'm just going to show you real quick. Let's go to live demo mode because I want you to see it. And my screen is junky, so ignore that. Okay, so as you see right here, I have this part at the beginning is the delay I put in the animation itself, right? Then the animation finally comes in, it plays through. Now, when it goes away right here, all the rest of this time is the time I put into it on export, right? The buffer I have at the beginning is part of the animation when I said don't animate in until after a 10-second delay. But all of this at this end of it is what I put in there on the export, right? And that's what you want to do, right? When you type in that number on the export, it's going to put all this part of the buffer on it. So that's how it is, right? All right, so let me go back out of here, get out of my messy window. All right, and turn that off. Okay, guys, so hopefully that was good. Let's see. All right, y'all, any more questions? Hey, Brother Robert, how you doing? Blow that up some. There we go. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good, good, good. Y'all are bumping into each other in here. That's good. I like that, man. I like building community like that. All right, so, all right, y'all. So this is a quick Vlogmas. And if you all don't have any more questions, and I'll check them real quick. Let's see. Okay, y'all still just here hanging out. Good to see y'all. All right. So, yeah. And so if there are no more questions, guys, oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy doing these videos. I enjoy hanging out with y'all and doing things. And I just want to kind of be here to help. Let's see. How can I re-edit this overlay to add a longer stay on screen? Easy topic overlays with Keynote. Okay, yeah. Okay, so he is talking about my, let me see. I'll play it real quick and I'll just show you, right? He's talking about this, right? And you want it to stay on screen longer than the default time, right? So I'll show you how to do that. Let me see if I still have that bar. And see, that's the thing. I'll do things and then I don't save them because I don't use them for other stuff. Let's see if I actually have. But it's no big deal. It can work with other stuff too. Okay, so now let's actually go and I'm going to show you how to make it delay, right? So let's go back to Keynote, and I'm going to show you a quick way how to delay your animations. Let me zoom out a little bit. So what you guys are talking about is the bar, right? So let me I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to draw a rectangle and make it a color, right? So this is the bar, and then I had it do some other stuff. Let's just make some text just for the dummy text, right? No big deal. Okay. Because the way that I timed it because of that accent line, right? So here's the text, here's the bar. Let me zoom out to 25. Oh, yeah, copy that because that's how I want it to end. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. All right, so go back to the first one. Let's zoom out because this is what I actually did, right? So here's the bar, drag it off screen. Here's the text, drag it off screen closer, right? Then I'm going to go to magic move, animate, add an effect, magic move, right? So it came in. Then on this slide, I had kind of a accent bar, right? I had the bar slide in, the bar slide out. And let's just do an animate on that. So build in, wipe, make it slow. And then we're going to build out, wipe. So click it, build out, wipe. And we'll have it from the bottom. We'll have the build in from the top. Okay. So this is roughly what that design was, right? So it wipes itself in. The second wipe happens after the first wipe. Let's give it a second. All right. So we'll play it. Wipe in, wipe out. So what I did is I made the second half of the magic move happen as soon as that bar left, right? But a way to change that, so now we'll copy this one, paste, and we'll sandwich the two. So now this one is going to go back to that kind of end screen, right? So this one, I'm going to go up here to animate, the slide itself, magic move, right? And here, start transition automatically. And I used to have delay of 0 because as soon as this bar was over, that would trigger the animation to leave, right? But instead, if you want to be slower, animate in, bar down, bar up, just change the automatic delay. So let's say I kick this delay up to 3 seconds, right? So we're good to go with that, good to go with that. I can turn this magic move off. Okay. So now we're going to play the magic moves. Let me go to play, slideshow and window. And you guys are still seeing this, right? Okay. So here it goes. Animates in, bar, slides in, slides out, and it waits for 3 seconds now. Then it leaves, right? The original design that I showed you, as soon as that bar went back up, it triggered the leave, right? So all you have to do, like I just said here, you just go back to that middle slide and the magic move, leave it at automatic, but change the delay to however long you want that to sit on screen before it leaves. Now that delay is based on this bar opening and closing. Now, if the bar wasn't there, it would be a delay just sitting there. So it would go from this, it would move in, and it would just sit there that amount of time, then leave. But that little accent bar is triggering it. So all this means, all that delay means is when the last animation is over, how long do I wait to do my next thing? So if nothing is there, it just waits for 5 seconds. If something is there, it's going to wait till it does what it does, then wait 5 seconds. So hopefully that was helpful. Right? Cool. Yeah. And so as you see here, this is the old one. As soon as the bar goes up, it leaves. Right? So you just adjust yours to make that delay last longer. So hopefully that helps out. Hopefully that answers that question for you. Cool. All right. That's why I'm here, y'all. Y'all got some more questions. Let's roll. Got some good stuff for y'all. All right. But thank y'all for hanging out. So yeah, let me know if you have any more questions. Appreciate that question, Digging Richmond. So yeah, any more questions for y'all? Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that ball was day 13. Yeah. And typically I have a real bad habit because I'll think of stuff to do, right? And then I'll make it for that tutorial. Then I'll delete it or stick it in a folder somewhere and forget about it, or forgot where I put it. So yeah, that's why I had to use a makeshift version of that and not the real one. I didn't want to spend all the time it takes to build that angle and all that stuff. So I just did that kind of dummy one to show you guys how to do it. All right. So that was cool. Any more questions, y'all? I am here. So let's see. And if you guys know anyone that might want to, see this stuff, right? Share this out to them real quick, because I'll be here for a few more minutes just to answer your questions. I know there's some delay. So I always want to give time when I give my last call that you guys actually still have time to ask a question. So yeah, but this is essentially one-on-one graphics coaching, right? So whatever you need, let me know. But I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out here with me. This is pretty cool, kind of doing this Vlogmas thing and hanging out. Yeah, just want to just kind of give back this way on day 15 and do a live and just answer questions that you have versus give you something to do, right? I prefer to, hey, you give me something to do and let me kind of work through that. All right. But I think that might be it, y'all. Let's see. Now, do you like this live format? Because I know starting in the new year, I want to go here in more live formatting than pre-recorded stuff, right? Well, pre-recorded as I always do, but then do some more live formatting, right? So I'll do 2 or 3 lessons, and then jump on live and answer questions, right? So let me know if you might want a format like that where I can have the short lessons like these Vlogmases have been, but then jump in maybe once a week and do a live session where I just answer whatever questions you're dealing with and go through things that I might have taught that might have given you some hangups, right? And then we can work through those too. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button, thumbs up on that. All right, y'all. But I definitely appreciate y'all. Yeah, so if you have any graphics questions about anything you're working on right now, let's see. Yeah, I'll schedule it. That's the plan. Today was kind of a, you know what, let's just go live and see how it works. Yeah, but I will schedule them. It's going to be on a scheduled time. And I'll probably put it in the banner at the top of my page so people just know Thursdays at blank. We're going to come in here live and do some good things, right? Cool. Yeah. All right. Cool. So y'all like that. Go with the pre-recorded stuff and then jump in here live to kind of workshop it out or lab it out, as I call it, right? Yeah. So if there's anything in the Vlogmases that you guys have seen or have tried to work through that have given you difficulty, let me know. Also, if there's something you would like me to do a tutorial on, let me know, right? Because actually it just came to mind with Birdie Lynn right here. I'm going to do a series of graphic layouts for game shows. I know I'm going to do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm going to do Family Feud. I'm going to do those as Keynote graphics and animations, right? Kind of like my PTI bar, right? And what's cool about the PTI bar now, because you can actually play your slideshow live in Ecamm and then use a camera overlay with it. You can flip those manually when you want to. Awesome. But now you can do that and do game show kind of things, right? So if you did Family Feud, right? And you can do the game show live, like Bertie Lynn says, they jump online and play games. Or you can do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It works better for games like that in the design concept I'm thinking of, better than it would for a Jeopardy, right? Because then a person would be say, I want to do, Bradley teaches for 200. That's really not conducive to how you have to lay things out in Keynote. It's more so of a rolling type thing, right? So, but we can definitely make that happen. But you know what? Making me wonder now. We'll figure out how to do that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, but if you guys have ideas for things that you would like me to try to do as far as graphics, especially in Keynote, I think I'm going to stick with Keynote mostly right now. I love what it does, and I can stretch it and do some cool things. Yeah, that touchdown. Are you talking about the touchdown graphic I did? I had that somewhere. The touchdown graphic. Yeah, I can do that as a tutorial because I don't think I actually ever did that as a tutorial. I did that to show someone. Someone asked for it, right? And so that's that was pretty fun thing to do, that touchdown bar. So yeah, I can definitely do that as a tutorial. Yeah, we can just do goal instead of touchdown, right? And I'm trying to look for it. Let me just see where that thing is. Touchdown. Here we go. Okay. I'll just open this one up in Keynote, and let's go to Keynote and I'll play it for you. So this is the touchdown bar, and let's go to animate, build order. So this is how it worked, right? So someone said, a team scored, and then it would animate touchdown, and then touchdown would animate back out, right? And so that was the graphic that they wanted, right? And so that was kind of cool to be able to do that. And they wanted actually a cover bar inside of it, so they had time to type out the score, because it would actually cover up the scoreboard, right? And so the animation would come out, and they wanted a black box there to cover it up so they could type in the score real quick. So there's multiple ways to do that. Yeah, but I can definitely show you all how I did that. And it was pretty fun to do, and really enjoyed it. So let's do color fill, no fill. And I'm going to do the cover bar. I'm going to turn that off, delete it, right? And let's export this, and I'll show you what it looks like. So file, export to movie, and 0. Next. We'll call it touchdown bar on the desktop. All right, so let's go back here. And I got all kinds of junk on my desktop right now. Okay. QRST. I got so much stuff. I got to figure out where it is in the alphabet. All right, here we go. Touchdown bar, right? So somebody scored a touchdown, animation would come out. Then it would stay for a few seconds, animation would go back out. And I actually call that the Monday Night Football animation, because they saw animation like that on Monday Night Football and wondered, could I do it for them? And so that was all done in Keynote, as you just saw, right? So it is definitely possible to do cool things in Keynote. So if you're looking to try to create different stuff, please let me know about it, and let's have some fun. What's up, Eric? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. And let's see. Yeah, I'll definitely do that with the goal, and I'll do that actually as one of the vlogmases, or as a tutorial when all this vlogmas stuff is over, right? Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the vlogmases, and there have been some good things for you in there. I'm still kind of coming up with ideas and trying to do some new cool stuff. We're roughly halfway through the month now, and probably what I will do is maybe weekdays do the little tutorials. Then next week is Christmas. Yeah, so no, they don't have to be pre-recorded or something. I'm gonna take a few days off. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really excited about this, y'all. Like I said, this is my new home. YouTube is my new home now for my content. I'm still gonna be on Facebook, but YouTube is gonna be my primary focus right now. And thank y'all for coming out, hanging out with me. And please subscribe, please like, please share, please let other folks know about me. And if you enjoy this, please let me know. I enjoy the thumbs up and everything. So just enjoy hanging out with y'all. I think I'm about to call it a day. So if y'all have any questions, any final questions, this is the last call. And I'm going to get on out of here if not. But I definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all that are on the Vlogmas journey, keep at it. Stay encouraged. Keep on doing it. I'm trying to stay encouraged and keep on doing it. So it should be fun. Stick with it. I will be back here. I enjoy going live. This is a whole new audience kind of for me. And I'm trying to pull a lot of my Facebook audience here. So, it's just kind of a different kind of thing now. But I think this is a great home for what I do. And I really enjoy it. So thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for patronizing and hanging out with me. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. And Joel, thank you. Appreciate that. From the bottom of my heart, y'all. If I do not see you live like this again before Christmas, have a great holiday season. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And until next time, you know the deal, y'all. I am Bradley Vinson, Alana's Pawpaw. Be blessed. Be free. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.